Isn't it exhilarating that the Earth we live on was once home to the incredible, gigantic creatures millions of years ago? Want to see a 74 million year old fight or the daddy of the T-Rexes? Watch this video to the end to know how the researchers have also discovered a prehistoric poop and what it revealed about the dinosaurs. Oh yeah, it's true, guys. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, if you ask people what their favorite dinosaur is, they're probably gonna say T-Rex. This is due to the immense popularity the dinosaur got for its lead role in the Jurassic Park movie franchise. The name is commonly dubbed as Tyrant Lizard King. While the name suits the guy, as their bite force is considered to be most ferocious, which is approximately 8,000 pounds of pressure. They lived in the Cretaceous period, around 66 million years ago. The most extensive and well-preserved T-Rex was named Sue and is currently in the Chicago Field Museum of Natural History. She was estimated to weigh around 14 metric tons and was about 40 feet long. The skeleton was purchased from an auction for approximately $8.3 million. Lucy, the human's grandmother. Should we introduce you to the grandmother of the humans? Meet Lucy, an Australopithecus afarensis, discovered in 1974 in Ethiopia. It dates back to 3.7 million years ago and is one of the most famous fossils found of any human. It is the most well-preserved ancient skeleton ever found, with 40% of its bones intact. Lucy's brain was the size of a chimpanzee, and she was bipedal. This is proof that many ancient humans used to walk on 2 feet. Lucy's skeleton consists of 47 out of 207 bones, including parts of the arms, legs, spine, ribs, and pelvis, as well as the lower jaw and several other skull fragments. However, most of the hand and foot bones were missing. The remains are safely stored in Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, and the scientists have determined the cause of her death was falling from a tree. Archaeopteryx. You would be fascinated to know that apart from those two-legged and four-legged dinosaurs, there were some that resembled modern-day birds. It's often considered the first bird and was not as gigantic or huge as the other dinosaurs because it's estimated to be as big as a modern raven. The first one was discovered in 1860 in southern Germany. The name translates into ancient wings, and the discovery is considered extremely important as it provides direct proof of evolution. The length of the wings was about 1.5 feet and it weighed around 18 ounces. They used to eat small lizards, critters, and leftover carcasses of other large dinosaurs with their bony, sharp teeth. Woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoths are close relatives of modern-day elephants. They had a distinct appearance due to their thick coat of brown hair to keep them warm. The large curved tusks were used in case of fighting and to dig the herbs and shrubs under the block of ice. Mammoths went extinct nearly 10,000 years ago during the last ice age, and some of them were discovered during excavation trips. The most famous one was in Michigan, when a farmer accidentally discovered one in his soybean farm. He thought that it was a buried fence post, but was shocked to see huge skeletal remains. It was estimated to have died between 11,000 and 15,000 years ago. 20% of its body was discovered, including a skull, 2 tusks, ribs, and vertebrae. A fossilized fight. Want to see a 74 million year old fight? We have remarkable fossil fighting of a velociraptor and protoceratops that were locked in combat for millions of years. It was found in the Gobi Desert in present-day Mongolia in 1971. It stirred the scientific community of how the fossil managed to preserve in a deadlocked position for millions of years. You can clearly see how the velociraptor has its foot claw jammed up in the throat region of the protoceratops, but equally has its arm stuck in the mouth of the opponent. Scientists are baffled by their cause of death. One possibility suggests that a sand dune collapsed on them while they were still fighting for their lives. Paleontologists have made many models to depict this vicious end-of-the-life fight of these two dinosaurs. Ichthyosaurus. Infamously known as sea dragons, Ichthyosaurus is a member of an extinct group of reptiles found in prehistoric times. There's a common confusion among people that these were dinosaurs, but that claim's not true. They first appeared 251 million years ago in the early Triassic period, approximately 20 million years before the dinosaurs came. Yeah, who's the daddy here, T-Rex? The Greek name means fish lizards. There have been many discoveries of these sea dragons, but the most intriguing one was found in 2011 in China, in which there's a clear depiction of a mama Ichthyosaurus giving birth to triplets. The first one was born, the second was in the process, and the third was still inside when the tragic cataclysmic event happened that resulted in the death of the family. Titanosaur. Paleontologists in Argentina have found the remains of the dinosaur that they think would be the biggest one ever to roam the earth. Tyrannosaurus literally comes from a word meaning titanic lizard and was named after the Greek mythical creatures. Researchers believe that this dinosaur used to roam Patagonia approximately 140 million years ago at the start of the Cretaceous period. The discovery was very important as it changed the whole perspective of how we see these lizards. This one is the largest and oldest one ever to be found. No need to worry, guys, as no matter how scary they sound, the Titanosaur were plant-eating dinosaurs. But if they were here, all the vegetation on this earth would have depleted. Nodosaurus. This is an herbivore dinosaur found in the late Cretaceous period, dating back to 100 million years ago. It was estimated to be about 18 feet long, with a very long tail, but a small head. For protection against predators, it relied upon a heavy coat of thick, bony plates and knobs that covered its back. And a discovery in Alberta, Canada, in 2011 has unveiled the most amazingly well-preserved one that dates back to 110 million years ago. The body of this fossil not only still has all of the spikes, horns, and bony plates, but also has many tiny scales, and even some sections of skin. These contain enough color and pattern for scientists to be able to make better guesses than ever before about what this animal looked like when it was alive. Remarkable, right? Iguanodon. The name was given in 1825 by an archaeologist who found a large tooth and named it Iguanodon. There was much confusion about this dinosaur as scientists found many fossils and classified them as Iguanodon. However, in 1878 in Belgium, 14 preserved fossilized remains of these dinosaurs were present. These were found by two miners approximately 1,000 feet below the surface. They weighed around 4 to 5 tons and measured up to 30 feet long. Iguanodon was a large, bulky herbivore and spent most of its time grazing on 4 feet. However, it was also capable of walking on only 2. They lived around 140 to 110 million years ago. Hadrosaurus. Also known as the duck-billed dinosaurs, this one revolutionized the thinking of scientists of what they thought the big lizards looked like. The discovery made in 1858 of a partial skeleton of Hadrosaurus folki is deemed as one of the most important discoveries ever made. They were herbivores and inhabited North America. Hadrosaurus was a robustly built dinosaur, measuring about 30 feet from head to tail and weighing anywhere from 3 to 4 tons. The defense mechanism for these dinosaurs was only to outrun their prey. Well, Hadrosaurus, I can relate. Fertilized dinosaur embryo. It's not possible that we talk about dinosaurs and not mention the perfectly preserved fertilized dinosaur embryo found in southern China. The fossil was named Baby Yingliang by the paleontologists, which belonged to a toothless dinosaur theropod known as Oviraptorosaur. Isn't it cute? It's estimated to be nearly 66 million years old, as it was being developed when the infamous asteroid hit the Earth and wiped out all the dinosaurs. The fossil shows that the embryo was in a curled position known as tucking, which is a behavior seen in birds shortly before they hatch. It measures about 27 centimeters long and is currently on display at the Yingliang Stone Natural History Museum. Prehistoric poop. Have you ever wondered that dinosaurs were massive predators and used to eat a huge amount of food every day? Where's all that poop? Turns out, scientists have even found these dung in India, and they revealed that these prehistoric creatures mainly had grass as their food, even though they look like huge rocks. Guys, they aren't. The fossilized feces are thought to be around 65 million years old. This provides us clues about ancient animal diets. It's a surprising discovery, given that the scientists previously thought that grass co-evolved with mammals and weren't present during the dinosaur age. I think at this point in my life, I've really seen everything. Nothing can surprise me anymore, people. That's it for today, guys. See you next time.